Hello. Today, what is today? Today we have the June the 10th. Yep, I remember I did my garden thing outside. Well, I'm making this video basically because I will take. You will probably not see or hear from me for a good 3 could be 4 weeks, simply because in 3-4 days, on the 14th, in 4 days will be the start of the Soccer World Championship in Russia, and I will watch those games with Gasto, and there is like most of the time 4 games to watch per day, which will be a lot of watching. And I haven't done any flying so far yet this year, not much. I mean, I've been flying with the churches and stuff. There's some things I wanted to do, but I got a little bit sidetracked doing this, having fun with this gardening thing. That really will be a little bit of a side hobby of mine this year. I will learn every year. I probably will make less mistakes, but it looks like I'm gonna have fun with it, especially since that water has been installed outside. That makes a whole difference, not having to carry the canisters of water. I have not been flying much, simply because when I felt like it, there was wind. We had some beautiful days, but some windy, and of course around here I don't want to fly anymore with the new Canadian laws. I think I don't want to tick off any of my neighbors, so when I fly I have to basically drive out to a place where I can safely fly, safely and responsibly, and also lawfully. So at the moment it didn't feel right. I'm just got ready for this before the World Championship starts. I want to try out something with 2-3 different drones in the air. I will hopefully get this done maybe tomorrow if the wind is down. If you hear any funny sounds, it's my coffee percolating. So maybe I get a little bit of flying done before the Soccer World Championship starts. It could also mean I maybe go flying for one morning, just because I will need to have a break from soccer too. I don't know. No promises. I will upload when I have something. There is not much left for me to fly anyway. I have done just about in the area of an hour each way. I have done a lot of different spots, and if any of you can think of another spot for me, please let me know. Give me a suggestion. When you watch any of my flying videos, you can just leave a message underneath the video. Just write in what you want to write in or what suggestion you had. That's how I got the idea of doing the churches, because somebody asked if I would be able to do that for them. No problem. I'm happy to have an idea what to take. Well, this is it. I will be about a 14-minute video. I will add to this what I'm speaking, so the whole upload will be almost 18 to 20 minutes today. It's a big video and most likely boring for most of you. If Alex and Piero watch this, please watch the end. I'll have a message. I have a 3-minute video in there, especially for you. It's about the salad dressing. I found something out that must be very interesting for you guys if you look at this commercially. That's it. Have fun watching the video. We'll talk to you after the video again. Well, it is the I think it's the 28th today already. Saturday. I'm on my way to go to a garage sale where Marielle has bought a table, paid for a table. She tried to explain to me where this. It did not make much sense to me, but I think I went on the Google map and I looked for what sounded like what she said, and well, we will see. I have a feeling I will find it, especially I assume on the main road there will be signs which point towards the garage. So we will see. I'll keep you. I found the garage sale. It's down there, exactly where it's at on my map. And cucumber. Here is Mario. I think I don't feel it's too many people and too much walking around, but it's quite a lot of people here, I must say. So I don't see Mario anywhere near here immediately, but looks like an interesting little garage sale. Yeah. Well, we're having the 29th of May. I want to show you what I did so far. We got two, well, this is my plant vivace, which will grow every year again. So far the cucumbers had a hard time surviving. I'm not sure if those here are gonna make it, still some of them. But the new ones, hopefully, now we have warmer weather, they should do it. Parsley. Some more parsley from seeds. My rosemary is growing quite strongly. As in Deutschland sagt. Some cucumber, zucchini, dill wheat. This is one of my tomato vines. Some more tomato plants here. This is another zucchini. But okay, here I'm going, starting my tractor. This is just a little show to show you, first of all, how happy it makes me to be on the tractor again. Winter is over. You all know that I fixed my fence here. That used to be right where I'm standing in front of now, used to be closed permanently and just a little door for walking in and out. I changed it this year because I needed the snowplow to drive in close to the front door. Makes it so much easier for me not having to shuffle this driveway. So I did that, and to replace it I put something non-permanent but with folding table. You see me opening the first part of the gate, and that is for me, my tractor, or for my car. I can drive in with the car now if need to be, or anybody else. It also, if I need to take out, I will take out. The second post swings over also, and it all opens up right directly to the doghouse. So for the winter I can open fully up again for the snowplow to come in, and it will be so much easier to replace. This is a permanent but a very movable solution, and I'm quite happy with it. It even looks good because you don't notice the real difference. When I close it, you will see it takes a second because I have a lock there. I installed the lock so I can lock it up when I'm not using it. It just, if I'm not home, it's easier to have nobody driving up to the house. Well, I will also tell you in this video about that I will soon disappear for at least 2-3 weeks from your site, because the World Championship in soccer is starting, and that will be my new job for 3 weeks, watching 4 or 5 soccer games a day. I'm all excited. It makes me so happy to look forward to this. So I will probably, most likely, not upload very much. Maybe I do. Maybe in between I will take a day off to fly. Right now I could be flying, but it's just on the start of the black fly season, and the first week or two they are so full. You have to be careful when you breathe. You don't breathe it in frequently in the start of the season. Well, I will do it if I feel like it, and if I don't, sorry, forgive me. You see me going back now to close the door. You see, I have to lift it up a bit that it fits into the holding. And the funny thing is, once I close it and lock it in there, this whole wall becomes so sturdy. It's like the post is nailed into the ground again. I'm amazed. And I'm on my way to Saint Fabien today in the morning. It's 10:30, almost 10:30. I have to stop at the bank still because I'm going for breakfast with the family, with my family, the one who adopted me, the family Beaupré. I've been part of it, whoever lives in this area. I asked Marielle if she wants to come because basically it's her family. But Marielle did not feel like it. Well, she has lots of things to do. The summer is coming and busy, busy, busy. Never mind, I'm going. I'm looking forward to it. Besides, I feel like eating a nice breakfast somewhere. It is now further on. We are getting here. The restaurant should be right here on the right side somewhere. And that will be that. Should be fun. Well, still the 3rd of June. Presque tout le monde est là. 4 personnes seulement.
Oui, là, il manque Gilles et Jojo. Fait qu'ils sont supposés d'arriver tantôt. Il est 11h juste. Ouais.
Well, they will arrive. They will arrive. Il est arrivé. Well, it just arrived. Hier tap tap tap, a dramatic shot. Hier tap tap tap. Everybody will have his food. This is amazing. Amazing, amazing. And we're finished. And that will be the end of brunch. Just for la family. Well, I do this little video insert only to give a message to Piero and Alex. You remember, we have now June the 3rd today, and about 4 months ago I made a salad dressing idea for you. And when I made the salad dressing, I told you on the video that it lasts at least 3 to 4 weeks in the fridge. Well, I made a lot of salad dressing and I have not been brought over my heart to throw it away, so I kept monitoring the salad dressing very closely. And right now, 4.5 months later, I'm using up the last one. This is the last pour of it, and it is still extremely tasty, no bad flavor. It stayed beautiful. Right now it has become a Japanese dressing because I added tamari sauce and quite some strong sesame seed oil. Delicious, delicious. It has a sort of an Japanese flavor to it. Makes it nice for certain salads. The trick why my dressing lasted 4 months in the fridge without trouble, without getting bad, is because I made it on a pure natural vegetable base. There was no protein base in there, no stock from meat, no meat stock powders. I used the vegetable bouillon cubes for the flavor. And if you do this, then the acid from the vinegar is enough to preserve all this for months and months in. It just goes to show, if you want to do it professionally, you don't have to just make 2-3 glasses and do it every week or two. You can make this 3 months ahead, and don't have to bother with on a regular basis. Besides, out of this one stock, I made a lot, and I made 4 or 5 different flavor directions during the time, because I don't want to eat the same flavor all those 3 months, 4 months either. Just an idea, just to let you know. Bye. We're talking June the 10th, I think it is the 10th. I want to show you what's going on with my herbs, my little garden I prepared this year. I want to have a lot of herbs, fresh ones. Some of them will be yearly round, coming back every year. Here, this is all year round. This is livesh. It grows like wild wheat eventually. This one is oregano, all oregano. I just took out a big piece of a hunk to give it to Marielle. She wanted some. Over here, we got some mint, of course, some sage, some French tarragon or estragon, some thyme. I have some more thyme, lemon thyme. This one is sarriette or savory, and the others are basically lavender. True lavender. They come back every year also with us. Yeah, I like them for the smell, the flavor they give when they bloom around the house. And slowly we're having, the weather is getting nicer. I had to cut down my rosemary a bit. The outside got dry, so I cut it off. I will have to cut a bit more here, but the inside is coming back strong and green now. It will stay outside for the summer. Here's some parsley. There is some parsley. Here is some parsley planted. I'm not sure if it's gonna come. We will see some young dill weed coming up. This is another parsley, Italian type. Some basil, peppers, green peppers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have one more over there. These are cucumbers. I lost 2 times cucumber for cold weather. I did plant it too early, got excited. This is sage again, which I will in the fall transfer over there. Hopefully we'll be back next year over there permanent. This is winter savory, Sarriette. Winter savory. I think it's I'm not sure if it's coming back or not. I will probably leave it inside. This one is Marjolaine. It had taken good roots. It's starting to grow quite good. More parsley. This one is some more thyme. I will move that in the fall over there too. Parsley again. This one is coriander. Some dill weed, but not the big dill weed. This is the bush dill weed. I like the bush dill weed much more because I like to eat a lot. Some basilicum. Oh, this is not doing so well, huh? I have to be careful. This is supposed to be basilicum. Don't know what will be happening. We'll see. This is a cucumber. It has suffered under the cold, but I think it will make the turn, and from now on it shouldn't be too cold. Another cucumber hanging here. In the back here, those two are zucchini. Another cucumber there. Tomatoes over there. In the back here, I have planted some seeds. There's some dill weed. Hopefully will work. Another zucchini plant here. The tomatoes have suffered under the cold weather also, but the top part has taken now, and it's starting to push. That's good. Same one over here. Well, this isn't my fun. I have here some black currant bushes and stuff like it. Some more livesh. Of course, chives. I got a whole bunch of chives down here. Yeah, that's it. That will be my herb garden for fun this year. We'll see how that works. And of course, my water system works like a charm. Very happy with it. I hope it was entertaining enough. At least you know what's going on at my place. You see now how that works, my tractor with the opening the fence and all this. This fence has become an amazing thing. It worked out so beautifully what I had in my mind. And when it's closed, it is like you couldn't move it. It looks like it's fully anchored into the ground. Good for me. Well, I see you when I see you. Hopefully when we Germans maybe get very near the big championship again. Last time we won, as you remember. So I don't think any team ever has won 2 times in a row, so I think I can forget that, but I hope they get as far as they can. Have a good World Championship. See you guys.